Good evening, my dear students. Let us work out a few illustrations from the cost of living index number as given in your textbook. We take illustration number 17. Find the cost of living index number by the family budget method from the following information. Now we are given group, index number and weight. So as everything is given straight away, we will find this question to be very easy. You have to just apply the formula. So since the I and W are available, we shall apply the equation index number I equals sigma IW upon sigma W. And let us have a look at the question. Group, food items, clothing, electricity, house rent and miscellaneous. Index number is already given as 281, 177, 178, 210, 242. Weight also is available, 46, 10, 7, 12, 25. Total weight or summation of weight is 100. Now what do? We find out IW. Multiplying these two columns, I and W, we get these figures there, and the summation is 24,512, which is sigma IW. Now we apply the equation index number is equal to I equals sigma IW upon sigma W, which is 24,512 upon 100, and that is 245.12. When you say 245.12, we know that in the base year it is 100, index number is 100, now it is 245.12. So the difference of 145.12% is the rise in the total expenditure in the current year as compared to the base year. That sentence you have to write in the as a part of the question answer in the exams. So that is the question number or illustration number 17. Now let us take illustration number 18. Calculate the cost of living index number by the total expenditure method and the family budget method for the year 2015 with base year 2014. Now here we are asked to calculate cost of living index number by two methods, total expenditure method and family budget method. You remember the formula anyway. Here what is given, item is given, unit is given, quantity of the year is 2014 and price of the year 2014 and price of the year 2015. So you know base year quantity only is given here. Okay, so the formula is same as that of last year's method, which is total expenditure method 2 based on the base year. So we shall work it out like this. Here please take care, the unit given is a quintal for wheat. Okay, others are kg or basic units there. So according to the price given here, please remember if 1600 rupees is for 1 quintal. Okay, 1800 also for 1 quintal. Quintal means 100 kilogram. Just keep in mind, later we will have use with that. Okay, now we proceed to the answer. Here under this total expenditure method, we will have we need Q0, P0 and P1. Q0 is given, okay, and how much is the quantity? 35. P0 is 16. Please remember it was 1600 for 100 kg, so for 1 kg it is 16 rupees. Just that only is the point to be noted when you calculate that column. Other things are all as given. Now P1 is also given. Okay, now what do we want? P1 Q0 we want. P1 Q0 means current year price and base year quantity. Okay, that we located. Now P0 Q0 also we need. P0 Q0 is equal to 560, 1000, etc. So these two columns are required for the calculation, and we apply the formula index number by total expenditure method. Okay, this is the formula and this is the this is the method. and same formula as of last page is used here. So we get 141.48, and we know that when you subtract 100 from this, we will get 41.848 percentage as the rise in the total expenditure that you have to write. Now, according to the second method of family budget, where we will have IW upon sigma IW upon sigma W. So that formula. Now here, what are the things given? Q is given, P0 is given, P1 is given. Okay, these are all available. So now we will work it out. I first. I is equal to P1 upon P0 into 100. So please apply the formula. And W is P0. So these two formula you have to remember. What is I? What is W? Then we calculate IW, which is given in this format here. Okay, so we get the totals also, and then we will apply the equation. Cost index number is equal to, means of family budget method index number is equal to sigma IW upon sigma W. Okay, and we will get the answer as 6,48,000. Okay, upon 4,580, and we get same answer as we got it earlier, 141.48. Okay, that is the second method. So we have seen total expenditure method and family budget method here. Okay, when you work out, please remember the formula for calculation of I and W in this method. Okay, then you will get the answer correctly. Now one more illustration, number 19. The data referring to the worker class of a city are as follows. Okay, find the index numbers for the year 2014 and 15. If the wages of these workers in the year 2014 are increased by 5% in the year 2015, is this rise in wages sufficient to maintain their standard of living? Suppose a worker is working in a firm in 14 and 15. In 2014, whatever he used to get as wages, with that 5% will be added in 2015. So he will get a 5% increase in the wages. Now what will be the difference in cost of living index number? We have to calculate. If cost of living index number also rises by 5%, then the wages would be sufficient. If cost of living index number is more than 5%, then this 5% rise in wages won't be enough to maintain the same standard of living. So that is the important point here to be noted. So when you work out, you will understand whether the rise in wages is sufficient or not. Okay, now what we do, we write the things as given: group, weight, group index number 14 and group index number 15. So there are 5 items given. Now as a part of the solution, we will have a table like this. Group, first we will write the group: food, clothing, fuel, electricity, house rent and miscellaneous. Weight is already given here. Okay, same weight you write here. And index number of 14 is given as 210 to 20, like that. That is called I1. Okay, first years. Then 2015's index number is I2. Okay, both we are writing. Then what we do, since both the index numbers are given, we will work out IW also separately. I1W first and then I2W. Okay, then we can compare the change in the cost of living index number. So I1W is given here and total is 21,060. I2W is 22,540 summation. Weight is 100. Now index number for the year 2014 is sigma I1W upon sigma W, which is equal to 21,060 divided by 100, which is 210.60. whereas index number for the year 2015 is sigma I2W upon sigma W, which is 22,540 upon 100. It is equal to 225.4. Okay, so the cost of living index number, we make a comparison here: 210.60 in the first year and 225.4 in the second year. So what is the difference in percentage? 14.8%. 14.8 is the rise in the cost of living index number of the workers from the year 2014 to 2015. Okay, and therefore what we conclude from this, here the percentage is not enough, thus the percentage increase in the cost of living index number in the year 2015 is 14.8 upon 210.6 into 100, okay, which is equal to 7.03. So when we make a comparison in connection with the difference in the cost of living index number, we are getting it as 14.8. okay, 14.8 is not, in terms of its percentage, it comes to 7.03 as compared to the year 2014. Hence the rise of 5% in the wages of 2014 is not sufficient to maintain the same standard of living of the workers in the year 2015. Okay, so we can conclude that this is not sufficient for a worker to maintain his same standard of living, because rise in cost of living is more than the rise in the wages. Okay, therefore it is not possible. I hope you understood it. Now one more illustration, which is the last one. The following data are obtained from the budget inquiry of middle class families. Okay, middle class families, budget is given, budget inquiry details are given. State the change in the cost of living in the current year 2015 with respect to the base year 2014 by finding the index number. If the average monthly disposable income of the family is 30,000 rupees during the year 2014 and their average monthly disposable income during the year is 2015 is 35,000 rupees, then according to family budget index number, what should be the rise in the average monthly disposable income of the family to maintain the same standard of living of the base year? So in short, what is given, we are having the monthly average income of a family as 30,000 in the base year, and there it increases to 35,000 in the year 2015, next year, or the current year. Now that means 5,000 rupees is the difference or rise. Is this sufficient to maintain the same standard of living for a family? That is the question. So what are the things given to us? Group weight, percentage of price relative to the group is also given. Now since these things are available, let us write the table: food, clothing, rent, miscellaneous, etc. And percentage price relative is 130, 150, 120, like that. Okay, and weight is given as 45, 20. Okay, since I and W are available, let us find out IW. We locate IW and we get this summation as 13,450. Now we apply the formula. I equals sigma W upon sigma W, which is 13,450 upon 100, which is 134.5. That means 134.5 is the cost of living index number of the family in the current year. Base year it was 100. So 34.5% is in the cost of living index number. Okay, and according to the family method, index number for the year 2015, average monthly disposable income to maintain the same standard of living as the base year is index number of current year upon index number of base year into income of base year. Okay, so index number of current year is 134.5, base year is 100, multiply with the income of the base year, which is 30,000. So the family should have 40,350 rupees as the income for the year 2015. That much is required, whereas we are given that the family is getting an income of 35,000 rupees only. That is falling short. Okay, and therefore if we subtract 35,000 rupees from 40,350, we get 5,350, which is short. So the family needs 5,350 rupees more if they want to maintain the same standard of living. Okay, so please go through these illustrations and work them out. Okay, and wherever you find some importance to be attached or slight difference in working out the question, mark it. Okay, and make it clear so that you can work out any question so well. Thank you.